Alright, I'm going to attempt to make a video to show you how to do spread plating. I don't have a camera stand, which I think I'm going to get, so it's going to be a little tricky. Let's see what we can do. So, first thing is to put on PPE. And I already have the plates I'm going to spread, properly labeled of course, with the date, initials, and what's on it. And I've got two of them because I'm going to be doing two separate tubes. So I'm going to run my first tube through the vortex off camera. Now, spread plate. I'm going to take my first plate and this Lazy Susan. Spread plate. So I'm going to do one from the side and I'll do one from the top. Spread plates almost universally use 100 microliters of your liquid. So I got my pipette set to 100 and grab my tip. Grab my 100 microliters of liquid, and I drop the 100 microliters into the middle of the plate. Now, we can spread using two ways. One, we can use the metal spreader, and we sterilize it in ethanol, and then we burn off the ethanol using the flame. Or, we also have disposable, sterile, pre-sterile spreaders in the laboratory in these packs. Now, I have put my initials on this one, letting people know, please don't go in here. I know that I have kept this sterile and can reuse it. Don't go into somebody else's unopened pack. You don't know how sterile they are. So, grabbing one of these, of course being sure to use proper aseptic technique and not touch the end. I take off my lid and I spin the Lazy Susan. I spread the liquid around and then I swab back and forth, make sure I hit all the surfaces of the plate and that the plate looks fairly absorbed. This goes into the biohazard, and you can see there's just a sheen of where I spread all of my liquid. Cap it, of course, store upside down. So now I'm going to do one from the top. One-handed, since I have to hold the camera, so it will be a little tricky. I may have to put the camera down sometimes. So, pipette. Tips. Of course, I always close my tip box after I get my tips because I don't want anything getting in there to contaminate them. All right, tricky time. Oops, touched my tip to something. Got to get rid of it. All right, I'm going to pause while I get the liquid. It needs two hands. And we're back. All right, I have my plate. I have my 100 microliters. I'm going to remove the lid. I'm going to place the 100 microliters, boop, right in the center. Cover it briefly while I get one of my sterile sticks. All right. Off camera because it's difficult with one hand. All right, sterile stick, ready to be spread. I'm going to spin it and allow the stick to spread the media everywhere on the plate. Spread, 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 making sure to get to the edges. Goes in biohazard. You can see, looking at the sheen, everything's spread. Oh, there's a big old globby drop right there. I don't want that. Big old globby drops end up with big old globby bacteria when you're working. So I'm just gonna spin, make sure, and spread everything one more time so that that globby drop is gone. Much better. Put the lid on, store it upside down, and now we just incubate at the appropriate temperature. Ignore the giant sweat drop.